welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, you may already know we went over everything yesterday. Rudy was on. Shout out to Rudy. Tonight, we're going to wait on Mike to see what he has to say about all the releases, the announcements, everything that's going on. But the beginning of the stream is going to be another I Told You So episode, like I tell you guys all the time. This is regarding InArt's loser customers. Okay. And this one specifically that you guys know I've talked about in this stream, the biggest InArt loser in this community pretends that he's a InArt employee. Okay. And exactly what I told you guys about either last stream or 2 streams ago regarding that InArt community and the people who buy that garbage, what they do after they praise it, they tell you it's the best. And then what do? We're going to get into it. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. There's 11 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Let's see who's in the house real quickly so we can get started. Because it's fun telling you guys I told you so all the time. You know, it's very fun. You may not like it. You may not like the fact that I'm always right, but you're going to get used to it. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Where's more Deadpool things? Unbelievable. We got Carlo in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante. How you doing?
What is rocking in our show of Christopher Reeves, Clark Kent? Where's Hot Toys? Yeah, that's interesting. I have a feeling, and that's another figure that I feel like Hot Toys will never make again, even though, like I said, we've had 2. For some reason, though, I don't want to just completely shut that out and say it'll never come. The fact that InArt is doing it, right? Hot Toys has done it twice already. The fact that InArt is doing it means that it is not impossible for Hot Toys to do it again. The problem is, do they want to? I don't know. So that's the only thing right now is what can happen with Christopher Reeves. Again, can Hot Toys do it? Absolutely. They could do anything and everything, especially because they've had the license in the past. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
I could even class on my way down to Hard Rock here listening as I've been. It's unbelievable. Good luck, my friend. Win me some money. Send me some. We got Tali. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
How you doing?
Happy Saturday. John B. We have a new one in the house. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
John B., a little bit of rules since it's your first time here. We do not praise InArt. We have common sense in this stream. We are not retarded on this stream. We don't have brain damage on this stream. Okay? So at any moment where you feel like you need to praise InArt for whatever reason, just say, you know what? I'm in the wrong room. These people here have common sense. These people here understand reality. They live in reality. Okay? Just making sure. New here. Just want to say hello, everyone. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome. We got Chris in the house. Welcome.
How you doing?
Shout out to the UK. Thank you for being here, my friend. It is exactly 2:23 a.m. in the UK right now. Shout out to TK as well. I forgot to shout him out last time you were here, Chris. Big Dog Pound in the house. Welcome, my friend.
How you doing?
Nice to see you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. There's 17 of you guys in here. We got Chris. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Welcome. Who else? We got Valkyrie in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Fazio, what about he said, what about DP Wolverine? Like I said, we're not done with that line. We are not done with that line. So buckle up. Bow!
How you doing?
Welcome in our color. Oh God, you guys don't even know what you're in for. Before Michael comes in. We got David. Look at this guy. Where have you been? Welcome. How's the basement? He got guys. This guy got a new house. He got a beautiful basement. Set it all up, and then he's like, "Bye. You'll never see me again." Unbelievable, David. Unbelievable. We got Joe in the house.
Doing.
Welcome, my friend. This guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see who else is in here. We got Solo Echo. How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 19 of you guys in here already. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
What up? What up? My masterful creating and posing collectors in here once again. The new king. Anyway, don't start that garbage in here. Guys, haven't you noticed that Luch has been MIA? He was getting busy from the back and they broke his phone. Unbelievable. Wait, I do. I guess I will take my boy. It's okay. Unbelievable, Ash. Unbelievable. All right, looks like I got everybody. So let's get started right away, especially with this because obviously Mike doesn't really care for any of this. But I do because I have to show you guys that what I say, okay? What I say it for a reason. I watch these people. I see what they do. I see what they say. I see what they post. I see how they act. Okay? That's why it's a joke. Anybody out there telling you that in-art is good is a liar. Is a lying sack of shit. Anyone, any single one that tells you, oh, in-art's good, in-art's great, look at this, better than Hot Toys, they're a lying sack of shit. So, with that said, let's get in it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? All right, here we go. So, like I said, this loser, okay, as you can see, Daniel Quijada, okay? I don't know if you guys have been following this kid, what he does in the OSR groups, how he's always boasting about how in-art is better than Hot Toys, how in-art is the best, how in-art is the greatest, how in-art is everything under the sun. Okay? He has even posted, hey guys, any question about in-art, message me because I'm an employee of in-art. That's how much of a loser, dumb fuck this kid is. Okay? But now, to my point, refocusing and streamlining the collection. Okay? So what is he selling? In-art. If your in-art is the best garbage in the world, why are you selling it?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
He specifically is the main one going in all of these groups, again, mostly OSR, but all these groups, collectors base, all these loser groups, talking about in-art is this, in-art is that, in-art is this, Hot Toy sucks, then this is better than Hot Toys, but always and forever, every day, ever since in-art came out, he's been balls deep with this company from day one. So if it's so good, like you say, and it's so amazing, like you say, why are you selling your garbage? And that's what I literally just told you guys two streams ago. What they do is they buy the garbage to tell you that it's great, but they never keep anything. They'll sell it like you're seeing here. The biggest in-art pushers are frauds, as you can see. They don't even like that product. The product that they're pushing down your throat, the product that they're telling you is better than Hot Toys, they don't even want it. So what does that tell you? If it's so good and I'm refocusing and streamlining my collection, why can't I have my amazing figure shelf completely separate? And guess what? These are the most amazing figures in the world. So I can put them separately on a little shelf because they're amazing. I can't get rid of the most amazing figures I've ever seen and I've ever owned in my collection. Why would I get rid of that? Because it makes no fucking sense. That's why. They're all the same. They're all lying about this garbage to, I don't know, look cool, look good. I don't know what they think they do by lying to everybody and saying it is any good. Like I tell you guys, you can like it all you want. You can say, oh my God, my figure's good. That's great. I'm glad you like it. In the community as a whole, the product is garbage. Period. I don't care what you say. It is garbage. It'll never be better than Hot Toys. Nothing they ever have made and will ever make is better than Hot Toys. That's a fact. Prove me wrong with anything.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So that's why I tell you guys all the time. These people are the same. They're a bunch of lying sacks of shit. They don't even believe what they say because, again, if they believed it, not a single in-art loser would be selling their in-art garbage. It is that simple. But because I see that they're always selling the in-art garbage after praising it as the best, clearly, how does that make any sense? That's right, it doesn't. Again, very basic logic. If it's, again, coming from him specifically, if in-art is the best thing in the world, why are you getting rid of it? You have to, exactly. And the reason why it's funny is because Bob knows, and a lot of people in here know, that this guy is an in-art shill, the biggest in-art shill, even bigger than Justin. Okay, even bigger than Justin. Justin at least benefits from it. This loser goes around every group talking about, I work for in-art, and then look at the amount of stupidity. Okay, let me boast and let me push and let me prop up this bullshit company, but let me sell my shit at the same time. They're a joke. They're all a joke. That's why you can't listen to any of these fucking retards. They're all a joke. All of them. YouTubers, even bigger of a joke. Because they're lying to your face to benefit their channels, their pockets. So they tell you, and again, the worst part is that you got idiots falling for it because somebody else told them that it was good. That is the saddest thing in the world. Because all they got to say is, oh, it's good. Wow, this asshole YouTuber said it's good, so I'm going to get it because I trust him. He doesn't collect shit. He doesn't have shit. He has no knowledge of anything, but he said it's good. Therefore, guess what? Because I like his streams, I want to go buy it and waste my money. And then guess what? Guys, my water tank broke, so I need my money back for this in-art garbage. Happens all the time. That's why I tell you guys, do not wait. Again, Rudy, example number one. He can't get his Lord of the Rings, his Harry Potter stuff anywhere else. And because for you to buy a company that is garbage, he knows in-art is garbage, right? Again, he likes the figures, the only company making the figures he wants. But because they're the only ones available, that's why he bought them. It's disgusting. None of it. I don't care what you say. None of it is good. And the price point on top of that, even worse. And the customer service on top of that, the worst. So what are we talking about? What's best about it? I could show you side-by-sides of Hot Toys and in-art. The Batman was a perfect example. I don't know what the hell people are talking about. Oh, the Batman is better than Hot Toys. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But again, this is what it is. You have these retards pushing this garbage product that they don't even believe in, because if they did, guess what? They wouldn't be selling that garbage. So that right there, this right here, what you're seeing on screen right now, is proof of what I've been telling you guys from day one about these retards. It's all bullshit. They don't believe what they say because there's nothing to believe. If they believe what they said, they wouldn't be getting rid of this garbage. And they all do it. They all buy the garbage, tell you it's the best, and then they sell it. I told you that 2 streams ago. And I've told you that way before that too. Because that's the game of an in-art dumbass. It's a joke. 15 likes. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 30 of you guys in here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please, 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 please. Girl, that makes no sense. Does anyone want to buy this guy? Unbelievable. Fast. Yes, so none of it is diecast. That endoskeleton that looks like they're making from Terminator 1. It's not diecast. Again, if it is, nobody knows anything. Nobody has said anything. The only thing that it comes with is that magnetic lighting. That's it. So it is garbage. Even that lighting feature, right? The magnetic light up function that they're trying to boast on, like, oh, it's so cool. Hendra Wu came out, fusion reactors guy came out and said, this is backwards technology. What are you doing? USB is the future. That magnetic stuff is old. And I could tell you it's old because remember that So-So Toys Gentle Moon, right? The Mr. Knight figure that they did had that magnetic light up function, which if a third-party company does it, you know it ain't new. Another conversation that they had, silicone. Remember they said, hey guys, medical silicone is not that good, so we're going to give you platinum. And then what do we find out? Platinum is garbage compared to medical grade silicone. So they're a shit company all around, lying to everybody all around. They need to hire lying sack of shit YouTubers to push their garbage product. They got to hire lying YouTubers. They got to hire scamming YouTubers to push the product. Has Hot Toys ever hired a scumbag to push anything down our throats?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
That's what you guys don't understand. That's what you guys don't see. Hot Toys is not a scumbag company like Inart is. Hot Toys has never tried to hire anybody to push their product. They have never linked up with anything to push. They don't need to. They don't need to. The product sells itself. The licenses sell themselves. If you see Marvel, it's a character you like, I'm getting it, which is all mainstream. That's why I tell you guys, Hot Toys has become the most mainstream 1/6 scale company out there. It does everything. Comic, video game, movie, TV show. Now we got vinyl. Artisan. Who else is involved in all of these lines? That's what people don't get. So again, anybody out there in this world that says any company in the world is better than Hot Toys, they have brain damage. They are retarded. They are triple vax, triple boosted. Because it doesn't make sense to even say that. But this is what they say to people on their streams, in their groups, because again, there are people that eat it right up because they like the person. That's it. And it's crazy to like somebody that's lying to your face. That is insane. And people go back for more. It is insane that people in this community follow the lying sack of shits. Oh, he said we got to follow the lying sack of shit. It is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. But Inart is king, better than Hot Toys every day. That's what are we talking about? All right, so now we have Clearly, guys, this is a burner, big time. You hating her so much. You selling your Joker. Why, you want to buy it? I'll sell it to you. $1,000 each, bitch. Fuck out of here. That bullshit. Carlos, send priorities. Keaton Cardi died. Welcome. Welcome. I have Hot Toys early fix from '89 and still haven't taken it. Oh, that is insane. That is crazy. Why? Why not? You don't want to what? You don't want to ruin them? You don't want to display them? Tell me. Sean, how are you, my friend?
Hello.
Welcome. Who else in there? We got Moo. Hello, community colleagues. I have a question about stream etiquette between a host and his chat viewers. If a host misses a milestone chat comment, then when alerted the host to what? If a host misses a milestone chat comment, then when alerted the host to resolve. How long do you think you should stay a channel member? I have no idea what that's even talking about. I have no idea, my friend. I don't know what you mean. Let me see if I can get it again. I have a question about stream etiquette. Between a host and his chat viewers, if a host misses a milestone chat comment, then when alerted the host to resolve, how long do you think you should stay a channel member? I mean, I don't know. When alerted, the host makes no attempt to resolve the missed chat. How long do you think a channel member? Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the situation, but let's assume I understand what you're trying to say. So let's say the viewer posted the milestone chat. The what do you call it? The host misses it for whatever reason. Number one, why would that be upsetting to the person who did the chat? Obviously, if the comment that was made with that, that milestone chat was something that they wanted you to see, and you're upset because they didn't see it, then I don't know if that's where you're going with that. Does it happen all the time? How much do you like the person that you're watching for you to be like, you know what? Screw this guy that he's not paying attention to my milestone. I don't know. I don't know what the case, I don't know what the situation is. But if that's the case, right? If the person does it all the time and you're noticing that it's on purpose, maybe, again, I don't know, I'm just assuming, then that's a different conversation, right? I've missed, I personally have missed some stuff because it's a lot, the chat just keeps going. I've never done it on purpose to anybody when I have missed stuff. I don't know what other people do, other people do to other people. I don't know, I don't know how people think, how other people act. I don't know any of that. But again, if we're going to, is it being done on purpose? That's one conversation. Is it happening all the time by mistake? That's another conversation, right? It comes down to how you start feeling. If you feel like, this is happening all the time, why am I here? If it's, if you're taking it personally, then it's up to you to decide, hey, you know what? If I'm not appreciated here, they don't even care about my comments of me being a channel member, then, I got to get out of here. Again, it's up to the person. It's up to how the person feels when they're slighted in these conversations on these streams. I don't know. But let me know if that's what you mean, because I want to know what's going on. And it can only be found at TW. Inner Joker 2-pack has been selling for hazard. Oh no! Again, garbage. Gerardo, my friend, welcome. Guys, there's 41 of you guys here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Fails to resolve it. Yeah, but what do you mean when you keep saying fails to resolve it? Meaning what? What were they supposed to do? They miss your milestone chat, And then what did you expect them to do? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Explain to me what happens next. So they missed the chat, and then like what happens after, so I could get the big picture. Jared Paul, long time. Where have you?
Hello.
Welcome. Just ordered the Hot Toys Harley Quinn. Oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. Beautiful. I'm perplexed with why so brand loyal to Hot Toys. Other companies are making products equal better as a collector, or it's just as nice. All right, I'm not. You're clearly retarded. You are clearly retarded. Clearly, you are retarded. First of all, I never said I hate InArt. InArt is garbage. So it's not about hating anything. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They don't affect me. I'm not losing money because they're making garbage. I'm not losing money because YouTubers are lying about this garbage company to be able to make $1. Okay? I like good companies. I like companies that make good product, like Hot Toys. That's why I've been collecting Hot Toys since like 2008, 2009, because they're the best. At that time, they were the best. This moment right now, they are the best of every other company. You clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so stop talking shit, please. You came to the wrong channel to talk shit about InArt because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't. You do not. It is that simple. So stop talking shit. Cassandra, welcome.
Hello.
Where's Brad Bum? Fav is just a loser on Saturday night with nothing else better than to talk about a company who isn't the king. All right. On that note, Babo, you know what to do, Babo. Babo. Get to work, Babo, please. We got to get this loser out of here. This bum-ass bum. Stay away from this channel, you brain damaged fuck. Moose says, well, yeah, no, again, I don't know what the situation is. If it's happening on purpose, it's one thing. If it's a mistake, but it's happening a lot, it's a little, it's a little iffy. But again, it comes down to how you're taking it, how you're feeling. If you're starting to feel like that it's personal towards you, that it's like, yo, like this is happening all the time, like what's going on, then that's a different conversation. But if it happened one time, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, all right, maybe they missed it. Maybe they passed through, or they forgot it. Maybe they thought it could be so many different things. So many different things. I'm expected to get blocked because Canada. No, you're getting blocked because you're an idiot. Because you have no basis to say what you're talking about. Calling me a loser on top of that, when clearly the only loser here is the one fighting for a garbage company. So that's the end of that conversation. So anybody, and let me make a PSA real quick. Anybody, this is not, first of all, this is not criticism. Calling me a loser is not criticism. That's number one. Number two, you're not criticizing anybody, okay? You're trying to look for an angle to defend a garbage company that I'm not going to allow to happen on my stream. You want to go defend garbage? Go on every single other YouTube channel that you could imagine regarding 1/6 and go defend them over there. I have common sense here. I don't have brain damage here. I am not retarded here. So I will not engage with this bullshit because you clearly don't know shit about shit. So it's not criticism. You don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing to criticize. You can't criticize something you don't know. What you're looking for is to defend garbage. I will never allow that. John B, no ill. John B, no ill be the one to do it. No ill. Oh no. I get it. I'll be the one to do it. Yeah, no, like get the hell. Yo, I don't understand. Why you come? I make it very clear. I give you guys proof of what I say every time. And there they come looking for what? You will always embarrass yourself coming here trying to defend garbage every time, every single time, because there's nothing to defend. What are you defending? Are you defending garbage product? Are you defending overpriced product? Are you defending a local licensed product? What are you defending? Are you defending the amount of licenses that they're giving us product for? Are you defending the, all the lines that they get into, all the comic books, all the video game stuff, Or the movie stuff or the TV stuff? Is that what you're defending? There's nothing to defend, you fucking retard. So you're not criticizing nothing. You're here talking shit, giving me more views with this reaction, like a loser. Defend it all you want. Go on every other channel that lies to your dumbass about it. And go hang out with them over there. Isn't that what you want? Why do you want to come to the one that is realistic about that shit company? Why don't you go to the losers that push the garbage that are all delusional about Hot Toys is shit, this is king? Why don't you go over there? You'll be perfect over there. You'll fit right in over there. People that come here, they know what it is over here. Because everything I say comes with proof of what I say. I don't just talk out of my ass like you are right now. Because clearly what you're saying is wrong and it makes no sense. So that's why I don't bother with retards like you. Because you guys are fucking retarded. There's no logic in your statements ever. Because you're retarded. So I don't understand why they come here for this. Go back to the comment and address it. Inart lied to the community that his two-pack was limited, and then they came. Yep, no, that was day one. That was day one lie. Okay, that was day one lie. So from that day, I knew what the company was going to be, and I've been the only one, by the way, just making it clear. I've been the only one calling out the garbage from day one. Let's give myself a round of applause because I am proud of that. Because everybody else is a fucking liar that's looking to benefit from your stupidity because you're believing the lies. I don't need to benefit from anybody. I don't need to lie to nobody. I don't have any benefits from early release figures so I can make my video to push the garbage to the retards in the community. I don't need any of that. That's why I don't need to lie to nobody. But the people who lie to you have to benefit from lying to you. And you're here calling me a loser. That's why you're a stupid idiot. Because I don't need to lie. I haven't lied to anybody about anything. But I'm the loser. Not the lying sack of shits that are lying to the whole community. No, not them. They're cool. I'm the loser. Why? Why again? Oh, okay. CSI, my friend, welcome. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Welcome. Hot Toys are number one. X0630. Chris, take it easy with that X06 garbage too, okay? Oh man. I think John being oh my god. His middle name is John. It's Brad John, so he switched it. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh, that is so funny. John B is Brad. John B is Brad. Can you imagine? Hot Toys have been around for years. That's what, exactly. Like, again, just from the fact that Hot Toys has been around for 25 years. Okay. Inart has been around for 17 months. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Caleb, my friend, long time.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Where have you been? This guy disappeared making all this money. You think he'd send me a figure? Unbelievable. Unboxing on Jack Sparrow right now. Listen to Faz. Go. Is Ali the review there? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's so funny. John B. He's like, don't forget. Yo, it's crazy. Do you guys see me asking these retards to come here? No. What are you doing here? I tell everybody. What do I tell you guys all the time? If you don't like me, don't come here. If you don't like what I have to say, don't come here. I am not looking to play both sides like these YouTubers do. I'm not looking to be, oh, we got to be, 50-50 and you got to be in the middle. No, because I'm not a liar. I'm not going to lie to you guys about nothing. If you don't like the truth, this is not for you. This stream is not for you. If you don't like hearing factual information, this is not for you. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get in your feelings. You're going to say some dumbass shit with no factual information, and you're going to look stupid and embarrass yourself like it happens every single time. That's what I'm telling you. Don't do that to yourself. Come in here, listen to what's happening, have fun. Don't try to come here, come at me about shit you don't know anything about, because you're going to lose every single time. It is just that simple. That's why I tell you guys, do not try to come here, embarrass yourselves, because it's going to happen every single time. Coming in disrespectful. You guys do that to the YouTubers. They're the ones who take that disrespect. They're the ones who got to sit there and deal with it. Why? Because they're lying to you. So therefore, they got to take it and they got to swallow the disrespect so people could still watch them. I am not a YouTuber. You're not going to come here and disrespect nobody. I don't care what you're talking about. Period. And the fact that you're disrespecting me on something that you're wrong about, even worse. So it'll never be allowed. So anybody who comes in here trying to defend InArt and being disrespectful, you're going to get removed. So go get another burner. Go try it again. It's going to happen every single time. It is that simple. If I didn't know what I was talking about, I wouldn't be here. I would have been going a long time ago. Because guess what? Who's watching that guy? He don't know shit. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Who's watching him? He don't know anything. I wouldn't be here. But I'm still here years later, happy, collecting, being realistic, living in reality. It's a joke. It's a joke. Bradley Cooper.
Hello!
I hear a lot of cussing. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Cassandra Wise, Brad. Disrespectful. Fab, tell us how much you're. Yo, it's crazy, man. Like, get the hell out of here. Like, don't come in here for that. You got the wrong channel for that. No, not here. Did I this guy. Unbelievable. I just pulled the trigger on both Back to the Future figures to Lauren. He said probably more brown storage. Wait, so why you're not opening your figures? I don't get it. You're collecting brown shippers. Unbelievable. Like Taylor Swift says, haters gonna hate, pal. No, yo, it's crazy. Like, and here's the thing. Here's even more of a point. If I'm wrong, right? If InArt is really king and I'm wrong, why do you need to come in here and tell me that? If you're sure and secure that InArt is the best thing in the world, why do I need to know about it? Why do you feel the need to come on my stream to tell me that you think InArt is better? What is that going to do for either of us? Because you clearly know I don't give a shit about InArt because it's garbage. So what are you wasting your time for? What do you think the outcome is going to be? That I'm going to go, oh man, this random retard that's never been here before just opened my eyes. InArt is king. Wow. Amazing. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. So stop wasting your time. Go to the streams that love InArt and push it down your throat. You'll be very welcome there. Very welcome there. You'll be right at home with the other retards. Oh, look at that. Look at the generic body Wonder Woman that looks like shit. Yeah. 100% you're home. Not here, though. Not here. Not here. Yo, it's insane, Bob. Guys, there's 52 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. And thank you, John B, for the views. I appreciate it, my friend. I could always use the views. You guys know I don't care about the views. but it's nice to have the views, you know. Night West, my friend, welcome.
doing?
Welcome. Let's see. Fabs open a new hot toy. Oh my god, this guy, unbelievable. Whoa, Exo 6 is good for Star Trek. Chris, let me tell you something. Exo 6 is not good. Okay. Now, they are the only company making Star Trek at the moment. So if that translates to, well, they're making Star Trek, so they're good. That's not good. That's not right. That's not the case. They're not good figure. You know, they're generic figure. They're your most basic figure. Likenesses are very good. I've seen, you know, Rudy posts them all the time. You post them. I watch your videos too. Likenesses are very good, but as a toy, when you have a hot toy figure in the realm of this, and you put that next to an Exo 6, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? So I understand that if you're a fan of Star Trek, right? Exo 6 is your go-to. I understand that. There's no problem with that, right? You love the show, the movies, whatever. It is what it is. As a company, though, it is not anywhere near as good as 3-0 is better than Exo 6. Blitzway, better than Exo 6. Trying to think what other companies. Iconic is not better than Exo 6 because it's a, you know, they're doing kit bashes pretty much. So there's a bunch of companies that are way better than Exo 6. Exo 6 is only alive because of Star Trek, and that's all they're focusing on. So if you know, and they know there's a lot of following there. That's the only reason why they're still alive. If you notice during the whole Tara stuff, they shut down. You know, they almost went out of business because of that. So it's not, I mean, again, you could like it. It's not anywhere near Hot Toys quality at all, you know. Carl's waiting for that Chewbacca. John B. He said, come back. Oh my god. Sky Guy, welcome.
Hello.
Geez, you're talking about me. Welcome. Who is John B? I don't know. He looks like he might be the assistant CEO for Inart. Rod, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Okay, I'm here. I know. He's like this guy. Welcome, my friend Brad. I hate to on Fabs. No, it's not even that. Like, you guys know, I don't bother nobody. I don't like, just why? Why do you have to come in here and get embarrassed? I don't understand. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. Nothing you say to me about anything is going to affect me being correct about the things I say, because you are wrong. It's that simple. So don't bother coming in here for that. Watch the stream, enjoy yourself, listen to what we're talking about. That's it. Don't come in here with your bullshit, because you're going to get embarrassed. Interrupt. He said, am I right? Oh, Ron. Don't be mean, Ron. John B is going now. Yeah, no, like, go bother somebody else. Like, don't come in here, embarrass yourself. And again, he's talking about criticizing. No, you came in here calling me a loser, being disrespectful. That's not criticizing. And if we want to get disrespectful, you're not going to win. So that's why. That's why I don't understand. I don't understand. Keaton Call with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Sleepy Hollow Hot Toys is so underrated. Is absolutely. Wait, this is for you. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
I want to tell you something about that figure. That was one figure that I wanted two of. I have one. I wanted two of, because remember, there's two looks to it. Remember, one look has the apron, has the goggles, right? Those really cool goggles with all the lenses on. And then he's got all the tools and all the briefcase with the potions and all that stuff. I wanted to be able to display both looks, one with the apron and the goggles, and then the clean version, regular. And for whatever reason, during that time when that figure came out, it got really expensive. Like after a while, I guess when it sold out, it was like really expensive. And I was like, man, I really want a second one. And here we are, 2025. I never got the second one. Never got the second one. Just stuff kept coming out, and I was just like, oh, I'll get it later on. Never happened. But that is a great, great, great figure. The likeness of Johnny Depp, the outfit, the accessories, beautiful, beautiful figure. Again, nobody even talks about that figure, which is crazy. Tech support, please. He said tech support. Oh my god. What happened to your heated up? What happened that you're heated up over Inart? No. Somebody came in trying to defend Inart's honor, and they got embarrassed. This is what I love about this channel. Fabs always showing love to Inart. Imagine. No, I will always talk about everything, but you're gonna hear the truth about everything. You don't like it, this is not for you. I said it many times. You don't want to hear truth, this is not your channel. You want to be lied to, you want to be scammed out of your money, you want to be patronized because you're an idiot. Hey, there are every other channel that's not this is for you. Every single other channel is for you. Not this one. This is not for shills. And I criticize Hot Toys more than anybody else. I'm just not a hater of Hot Toys. I'm not going to sit there bashing Hot Toys for no reason when they're the best company out there. It doesn't make sense to do that. But these retards think it's cool to do that, to prop up Inart, which is garbage. Makes no sense. Exo is solid 20 years 20 years ago. They are the only one. No, yeah, exactly. That's why they're alive. Maybe I should do a Hot Toys. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. A collection tour with brown chippers. That'd be different. Definitely different. I'll tell you, the second I saw that are you talking about? Let me see if I can find you something. Oh no, I don't have it here. Let me see. Let me see real quickly. Maybe I can find you something fun. Since you're bringing up, are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? Oh my god, this guy. Sorry, Ron. Oh man, unbelievable. That is great. So I see nothing changed. Well, actually, Caleb, this hasn't happened for a long time. Actually, it hasn't happened since before you disappeared. So this is your welcome back surprise. Oh my god, it's crazy. No, I'm telling you, there has been no drama on the channel for a very long time at all. And here we are, Caleb. Oh my god. That is great. You can't do anything about the hat to make it fit. I'm sorry you missed out on purchasing the second. The good news is that Inart will bring it again. I know it's above your level collective, but you can grow. Disrespectful. Sean, disrespectful. That is hysterical. Fast and this big head looks smaller than the back. Guys, you guys don't understand. This body is not made by Inart. Therefore, it is a generic muscular body. What happens then is they can't make you a bigger head sculpt because it's a generic body. Compared to a Hot Toys figure, Hot Toys heads are bigger than this garbage because Hot Toys makes their own bodies custom for their figures. That's why they're slightly taller, slightly more muscular, wider this way across because of the custom bodies that they make themselves. This is not custom by any means. So therefore, their head sculpts have to be smaller. That's why the Pennywise is smaller. That's why the Joker's smaller, because they don't make their own bodies. And that's what people don't understand. That's why I keep telling you guys, anybody who ever says Hot Toys take shortcuts, you don't know what you're talking about. Not saying that Hot Toys doesn't, because they do all the time. But if you're going to call out Hot Toys for taking shortcuts, look at other companies as well, because they're doing worse. I think I recall Pop Collectibles was a few Instagram comparing to. Yeah, I have those pictures too. Gerardo. So this is Hot Toys in art. So as you can see, even the head sculpt sits. Look at the amount of neck coming from Hot Toys, right? Look at that length of neck here. I know it's turned, but look, you don't have the same length of neck. Why? This is a bigger body. It's a custom body compared to what they make with this garbage. So again, as a Batman figure, very nice, right? The scuffing on it. But even so, the faceplate, very pale. I always tell you guys, look at the Superman in the back. Look at the Superman in the back. Super, super pale. Look at this one compared to this one. Look how nicely tan this is. Look how pale this is with the pink cheeks. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage every time. So hopefully Michael comes in soon. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 10:11. He better come in. Also, guys, Comic-Con on Thursday. So it'll be Michael C, Moldoc Mike, myself, Rudy, Jose. That's 5 already. And then obviously whoever else shows up that we end up meeting with, if that happens. 20 likes, 28 likes. Guys, hit the like button. There's 46 of you guys in here. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here as well. And Joe, keep track of the likes for me, please. Let me know we're at least up to 45. So New York Comic Con, we'll be there Thursday. We'll be there Saturday. Very exciting. I can't wait to see what we have going on over there this year. Hopefully some new stuff. Obviously, Sideshow's not going to be there, which is a bummer, but there's always something to look at. There's tons and tons and tons of booths. There's, comics, everything. And the amount of walking, insane. All right, guys. Anybody have any topics they want to get into? Anything they want to talk about while we wait for Mike? Might as well kill some time. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. A figure, maybe you want to see a figure, a specific figure that you haven't seen. While we wait, I have a feeling he'll be in any minute, any second now. Anyone order the Hero-Rama Space Station Edition display case from shop? No, is that the ones that look like the microwave? They look really nice. Who was it? Was it Thule, the one that shared them in the members chat? Is that the one you're talking about that looked like a microwave? Make sure you hit the food trucks. See, we did the first year. Mike actually did the first year. He got a couple of things from a food truck. He spent something like almost $40 on like food there, but like it was like small, small things. Almost $40. You know what he did? He took a bite out of each and threw it out. I said, "Yo," I said, "You crazy?" He's like, "Oh, I'm full." I was like, "Yo." 29 likes. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm upset with UPS because my Dr. Doom is held up in customs. You'll get it, though. Yes, microwave display fits well in the pantry. Yeah, I did see it. I think it was Thule that shared it in the members chat. They look very nice. They look very nice. Specifically, the fact that, I don't know if you remember the promo, it's Star Wars stuff. So you got Darth Vader, you got the the droid in the back, is it the interrogation droid that he's got in the back, and then a few other figures. So it's showing you the depth, right? It's got a little bit of depth. It's like a 6 scale module case, but a bit smaller, I'm gonna say. Maybe, I don't know the measurements. But yeah, it looks nice. It looks very nice. So it's nice for like scenes. Like if you want to make a little scene and have all these figures there from that specific scene, I think that's what is cool for. Because they're not, they're not big, but they're decent for a certain amount of figures. What did I miss, guys? You've been making a cup of tea with honey. Chris, you drink green tea? So let me know, guys. Any topics, any questions? While we wait for Michael. Want to go over anything? Just showed me an info confirmation of Superman. He said they're going to be best. Oh my God, this guy. Yeah, where is your dude? Oh, we got another super chat. Look at this guy. Medusa has Scorpion Shield Armor Perseus. Look at that. Actually, I just posted that. I don't know if you saw, but
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
give me 1 second. I actually just posted it a couple days ago. So this is another underrated figure that Hot Toys made many ages ago. This is Medusa. The detail, look how detailed this thing is from of course no date. There's no date on this one, but the detail on this stuff is crazy. Look at the teeth, look at the blood, look at the snakes all over the head. Look at the paint. This is why Hot Toys was always the best. It will always be the best, has always been the best. This is what they were making. Real actual strings, right? Not plastic. That's actual thread. Look at the likeness. Remember, they made him for Sam, Marcus Wright. Not Sam. Sam is his name, but Marcus Wright. Look at the shield. The sword. Look at the armor. Again, string, actual real string. Look at the Jesus slippers. So beautiful figure, beautiful figure. Look at the back. The bodies used to have this in the back. I don't know if you guys remember this. So again, this figure is from years and years and years ago, and look how great it is. So this is why when somebody says Hot Toy sucks, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You're clearly retarded. You clearly have brain damage because you don't know what you're talking about. And that's why I tell you guys, anybody you hear saying that, immediately, brain damage. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tea with milk, yes. Faz, what do you think we'll see next week? I don't know. There's so much stuff. And guys, you guys haven't even been paying attention. Think about how much Star Wars we haven't gotten lately. None. Zero. It's been everything else but Star Wars. Remember, we still haven't gotten the 5th brother, the 17th sister. We haven't gotten the Kylo Ren. We haven't gotten a whole bunch of stuff, again, from Star Wars alone. We haven't gotten Silver Surfer, right? So buckle up. What figures do you think Hot Toys dropped? Oh, there's a bunch. There's tons. Ron with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says, please, Hot Toys, I beg of you, save me from inner and Reezy. I'm telling you. I am telling
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
I don't know if you were watching yesterday, Ron, but I said exactly what's going to happen to Inner with that release. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Same exact thing that happened with the Joker. Remember what happened with the Joker? I don't know if you were around for that, but so what happened with the Joker was this. We hadn't gotten a Joker from Hot Toys in years, like a long time. Was the last Joker made, which was the 2.0, the bank robber 2.0, I want to say, was the last one that came with the table and the 2 head sculpts and blah, blah, blah. So that was the last one that was made by Hot Toys. Then nobody for years made a Joker. Inner comes out of left field. Oh, we're making a new Joker. It's been ages since we got a new Joker. It's a brand new company coming out with a Joker. It's a brand new company coming out with a Joker as a double pack. It's a company coming out with a new Joker as a double pack with different options, right? So now you have sculpted, now you have artisan. The combination of the entire thing was perfect for them to win with that figure. Everything was perfect for them. There was no Joker in sight. New company. The whole, being new aspect of the product. Oh, we're getting a new product. I was excited because I wanted to see what it was about. But I told you guys, the moment they canceled that three day pre-order window, I was like, this company is going to be a scumbag company, and here we are. But I wanted to see the figure. What did I say in my video? It's a very decent figure. It is not better than Hot Toys. At the moment, obviously, Hot Toys had made theirs 7 years before, 6, 5, 8 years before. So, of course, it's going to be better than the Hot Toys one because it's updated. It's newer. So, that's what I mean. So, what's going to happen with the Superman? That same exact combination of variables. You're going to have. When was the last time we got a Superman from Hot Toys? The last one was Evil Version, right? We got the original one, then we got the Evil Version. I want to say Superman either 2 or 3. I think it's Superman 3. But that was the last one we got, and we only got the 2. Okay? No figure company in sight has made another Christopher Reeves since. Obviously, customizers have. That's a different conversation. There, again, just like with the Joker, there are tons of new collectors in this community right now that never got a chance to get a Christopher Reeve Superman from Hot Toys. So this is the opportunity, just like the Joker. They didn't have a Hot Toys Joker. At the time, it was probably too expensive. I'll wait for the new one coming out. Who's making a Christopher Reeve Superman? Nobody. I want a Christopher Reeve Superman. I want a Clark Kent. Who's making it? Inner. Well, there you go. Where are you going to get it from? So that's how they're going to make that money again. Everybody's going to say it's the most amazing thing in the world. And like I pointed out, I don't know if you were here, but somebody in their own group or OSR or 16 Kid, I forget which group, was pointing out how already inaccurate the suit was. And they were telling Inart basically that the collar here should be a little bit lower this way, that the trunks should be up higher here, and that the sleeves are way too long and they should be a bit shorter this way. So already it's not accurate. Again, I told you guys yesterday, I don't give a shit about accuracy. I never have. It is what it is. The Inart shills, though, are the ones always pointing out every single detail on Hot Toys, and it doesn't have this, and it doesn't have that, and no. It is what it is. But with this garbage, it's always perfect because it's Inart. So that's what I mean. So what's going to happen is nobody has a Clark Kent, Christopher Reeve Superman. Nobody has a Clark Kent that look like that, right? That look like, with the with the glasses, with the, with this look. Hot Toys never did this look specifically. Who's not going to want this look? Easy money. They're not going to care that the head sculpt looks like crap. They're not going to care that it doesn't look great. They're not going to care about any of that. They're going to care about the fact that they have a Clark Kent and a Superman in their collection. So that's going to be all the money made until, if Hot Toys decides to make it, then guess what? Hot Toys will be the best one at, then. But with the Superman, that's what's going to happen. They're going to make a killing because of the fact that there's no Superman in sight. Unless Hot Toys comes out of left field with his 25th anniversary thing and drops a Superman. It is not unthinkable. It could happen at any moment. So that's what we're dealing with. So this is what happened with the Joker. There was no Joker in sight. They capitalized on that. The double pack of it, the diorama jail cell thing, die cast, appealing stuff for the figure. It's not going to be good. I'll tell you that. It ain't going to be good. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, Ron, as always. That looks like my this guy. That looks so good. Who makes that? Who makes that? Who makes what? This is InArt Trader. Fez are my general. So guys, thank you for that. So I hadn't pre-ordered because during that time I wasn't pre-ordering anything. I was like, oh, I'll get it. Well. It went waitlisted on Sideshow, and I was like, oh, no. And I completely forgotten that it had a special edition with coin. So I was like, oh, no. So I said, all right, let me hit the waitlist. I was like, I'm not going to get it, but let me hit it. It converted last week. So I got my Grievous. Thank God from Sideshow. So when is it coming out? I don't know. I don't even know when the date is, but I'm just happy I got one. Medusa looks like you. No, she looks like me when John B comes after me. He has to be taller on the 2.0. Absolutely. Moose, the guild in the morning came with the new figure. Let me see. Lo siento. 8 years, 2022, 11 years, 30 likes. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. 2026, we get T2 John Connor. Nicholson has withdrawn his image rights. Oh, wow. You really think of John Connor? That would be epic. It is not unthinkable. The only reason why I wouldn't see it coming is because it was never made before. Does not mean that they can't do it all of a sudden, but if it's something that is that old and it's never been made before, it is usually very rare that they do it. Again, not impossible, not that it'll never happen, not that it can't happen. No, anything is possible with Hot Toys at any moment. But from pattern, from being around as long as I have, it wasn't an example. Linda Hamilton's Sarah Connor. 2 versions were made. T1000 disguise and her regular figure. 2 with her likeness. How come we haven't gotten a 2.0 of her yet? We haven't gotten an updated version of her yet. And she was made. Nothing in sight of a Sarah Connors at all. So if we don't even have a Sarah Connor that was made twice, you think we're going to get a John Connor that was never made? Again, does not mean it could never happen. But from seeing that, what are the chances of that actually happening? So that's what I'm telling you. Most likely not. Again, they could do it tomorrow, but most likely not. Unless once they get into figures like young Anakin from episode 1, when they get into figures like, younger kids, right? Young Ahsoka, right? Making the smaller bodies. If they, for whatever reason, get into Harry Potter, as you can see, Wednesday, it's a small female body. So pay attention to these little bodies because it only means one thing. They're going to get into smaller characters. You're going to tell me that they're not talking about, they have never talked about a young Anakin episode 1? You better believe that that conversation has happened. The problem is, how do they sell you that little figure? Look what they had to do with the Hydra Stomper and the Steve Rogers combination pack. You can't get Steve Rogers. Remember, Steve Rogers is this big. Okay? You can't get Steve Rogers by itself. Obviously, you could go on eBay and try, but it is not sold separately. So it was either the Power Pose Hydra Stomper by itself or the deluxe with Steve Rogers. That was it. And again, the body was like this. So that's the thing. So they would have to give us young Anakin as part of a bigger pack, right? Whether it's his speeder bike from, his racing bike, his pod racer from episode 1, or, something like that. It's got to be included in something. You can't just be like, oh, here's your tiny figure. Young Ahsoka got away with it because it's a different conversation of figure. You know what I mean? She came with lightsabers. She came with this. She came with that. So it's different. What is he going to come with? A backpack? So that's what I'm saying. It has to make sense for them to make it. It's not like they're not thinking about it, but it has to make sense for them to make it. 2013, Christopher. Oh, was it 2013? Yep. And I customized my own evil version with a clean version, and then they made the clean version. So I have 2 evil versions, and my custom version is actually better than the dirty version. How about this Blue Jay yank? Don't say that in front of Nefty, okay? Hot Tools will do. That's the thing, They haven't. The fact that Inart can get into it, it is not unreachable for Hot Toys. Again, they already had the licenses, so it is not that it's not coming. It's just when, But again, think about this. How much stuff is Hot Toys involved with right now? Tons. So it's understandable that they're not focused on this stuff, even though they know, these are classics. And they know that money's going to be made 1,000% with these figures. But they have so much more other projects ahead of this, if this is even a thing in their heads, that, and as a figure, this is the most basic figure we will ever get. So there's nothing intricate about any of this. There's nothing fancy about any of this. It's literally cloth with a plastic belt. That's it. And the plastic boots. There is nothing fancy about the figure. There is nothing intricate about the figure. There's no armor on the figure. There's no plastic on the figure. There is nothing to make this figure a nightmare to make, difficult to make, impossible to make. It's a body with a cloth outfit and a head sculpt. You can't, and they'll charge us $300 and change for this just because of who it is. Period. He comes with a few hands, diorama base. That's it for $3+. It's easy money. It's easy money. So hopefully they'll make it. And we'll get an updated one. But again, who knows? I meant the Medusa. Let me see the previous one just to make sure where you're talking about. Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Never mind, Carlo. Faz, this is good. What's wrong with it? No. It is, again, according to the accurate police, it is not accurate at all. I don't like the head sculpt at all. So, again, whoever's getting this, God bless you. Enjoy it. Send me one. Message me. Faz said he's going. Oh, beautiful Superman. This guy. Mitchell Hoy, my friend. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Fab, do you think we're still getting Eve? Absolutely. Like I said, we're most likely getting another John Wick from that movie. It is inevitable. The fact that, we got a different now head sculpt for John Wick 1, you better believe they could use it or reuse the John Wick 4 head sculpt and give it something, something different, or battle damage it or something. Guaranteed. You better believe. Remember, they just battle damage John Wick 1. So they could battle damage 4 for Ballerina. Absolutely. We share some girl real cool, no mind sloppy. Okay, it says, yeah, I could see a Sarah and John, or John and the bike. Epic. That would be. Do you understand what that would do to the community? These are things that people have wanted forever. Okay, a John Connor, that third party John Connor that you can't find anywhere. That thing was going for like $500 at one point, when it was like the dumbest, like little tiny figure with the endoskeleton arm and the backpack. I think the dumbest figure. I didn't get it on purpose. I was like, oh, if they're making it, somebody will make it better later on, and they never did. I wish I had that figure. And again, it's not the greatest figure. The likeness is, it's very off. It's very soft. It's not the greatest, but it's the meaning of what that figure would do in that collection, right? So that's why it sucks. But if they make any of that, forget it. People would lose their minds. Do you know how much more complete, at least, any T2 collection would be with a John Connor, or even if they gave us the bike for the T800, the bike for the T1000, anything like that, epic. I didn't get the T2 disguise figure, but I did get the visual donut head with the lip. Yeah, that's the right. That came with the T800, the original T800. That was the exclusive, not the exclusive. That came with both SKUs, but the exclusive came with Robert Patrick's actual likeness head sculpt. The generic one was just a round sculpt with just look round with no features on it. And then the Robert Patrick had his face on it, which came with that circle that was like this, that statue, that liquid statue. So yes, that was that. I have that out right now. It's all full of dust. The dust got on it and it like got stuck on it. So I got to like wipe it. But again, not why, but because of stuff like that is how I can tell you, what's her name? Silver Surfer's coming. 100%. 100%. Let me see. Inner Soups looks more like Quest for Peace. Hot Toy is gonna drop. This guy. Hustle SM, welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 41 of you guys in it. Thank you guys for being here as well. I told you fast, Cobra is getting the Inner Super. No, he wants to get it so he can body swap it. John B messaged me and said, you guys are disrespectful for voicing his opinion. It is not an opinion when you're disrespectful and calling me names. Okay? That is not an opinion. You're being disrespectful. And again, be disrespectful you want if you have a point, if you are correct. But if you're an idiot, don't be disrespectful when you're wrong about what you're talking about. I saw them just doing Resident Evil 2 figures. They come with the new bases. They had Claire and a display. Oh, wow. See, I can tell you, Damn Toys makes amazing figures. I have the one Leon. I didn't get both Leons because they were very, very close to each other. So I didn't get the classic. I got the regular one. I didn't get the classic look with the police officer outfit, but I got both Claire's, and I got the Ada Wong with the trench coat, the glasses, and her little FBI badge thing that she's got. So I have that from Damn Toys and the two Claire's. So if they make more, you better believe it. They're really good figures. Really, really good figures. Guys, there's 44 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Don't be weird on the stream. Leo, my friend, how are you? Long time.
Hello!
Where have you been, Leo? Where have you been? Two.
I'm doing.
Welcome. What's up, everyone? Just got back from eating pho. Yo, I had that last night. Amazing. I had Fall Ga. Incredible. I had steak with rice noodles, salad, spring rolls, Vietnamese dumplings. What else did I have? Oh God, amazing food, man. The cleanest, lightest food you'll ever have. It is delicious. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 45 of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here as well. I have both Godfathers from Damn Toys. Yes, that too. Correct. I have 3. I got 1 tuxedo version, and I got 2 of the sweater versions. I have 1 sleeping on the recliner, and then I have a regular one standing with the hat, the long coat, the bag with the oranges in it, and I think he's holding the shot glass or something. Yeah, great. Just watch Clubber Lang Hot Toys review. Did they ever make Mr. T with the gold chains? They did. Not Mr. T as, as Mr. T, no. But what they did was they made a Clubber Lang figure of him as a boxer, right, with the boxing outfit. And then they made another Clubber Lang figure, which is called the dress version or the outfit version or something like that, where he's wearing, the long earring with the feather. He's wearing a brown coat. He's got like a little satchel bag on across his chest. So that's one figure that I'm missing. I'm missing 2 figures out of that whole line. The Italian Stallion version, which is about $400 now. It used to be $2,000, and that one, and that Clubber Lang version. Those are the only 2 I need. John B thinks he has it better. I have to go therapy after it. Imagine. I want Damn Toys to make Leon Resident Evil 4 remake. Well, Hot Toys made the last. They made a Leon. They made an Ada. Again, years ago, I think it was Resident Evil 7. 7. No, 6. Resident Evil 6. They made was the last Hot Toys figures. It was Leon and Ada. And then they never did anything else after that. So Damn Toys then made, the Leon for the remakes. But I think it was Resident Evil 2, not 4. So, I gotcha. I was wondering where you were. I just got charged for the DID cap, the Holgren from Last Samurai. That cap. Yeah, I never got any of those figures. I never got any of those Last Samurai figures. And, people are making customs out of them for like stupid money. I never got, I saw the movie maybe one time and, good movie, but it's not, I don't need a figure of it. I wish I had some Godfather figures. No, this guy you got. I thought it was somebody else. You have Godfather. I'll give you this. I have a Justin 89 in a brown, but it's still fully accurate. This guy, unbelievable. I can see it. I can see through. That's what I'm saying. Something. It's got to be something like that. R2, C3PO, correct. That is a perfect way of releasing that figure. Because again, if they did it for the Hydra Stomper, remember this is Marvel, so it's a different world. If they did it with the Hydra Stomper, it has to be done the same way because of the size of the character, of the figure, Julie, did you get a Vietnamese? This guy, unreal. I would like some Full Metal Jacket fit. Imagine. What would you want from that? The main guy? So it looks like, guys, Mike's not going to be coming. So that's kind of a bummer. All right. If you guys have nothing else to say, I guess this is it, guys. We're an hour and a half in. Michael's nowhere to be found, so I don't think he'll be in at all. I think he's out for the count. So again, guys, any other questions, any other topics you want to go over? If not, we are out of here. The sergeant. Oh, yes. Vincent, yep. Vincent. That would be a good figure. You know who I want? Who I would want? Him from The Cell. That outfit that he wore in the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, that was a creepy movie. That outfit that he had on, that look that he was, sick. Do I get a coin, my Chewbacca 3PO? You don't. I need a coin. Definitely need a coin. No, you don't. You don't get a coin with that, as far as I remember. It's not that type of figure to give you that with. It's not, it's not anything special like that. So no, I don't think so. It's not like a Hot Toys exclusive or anything like that. So no. But I thought, the coins are very cool. They have weight to them. They're really nice. I thought I was gonna like keep them out for whatever reason. I was like, where am I putting this coin? So everything's in the box. I have the coins, but they're in the box. Faz, look at the Hot Toys, Faz. What the Hot Toys? Look at the Hot Toys. What Hot Toys? Talking about, look at what Hot Toys? Are you telling me to go look at the Hot Toys page? Let me make sure. No, that's not what you mean. It's not what you mean at all. What if my was imagine? Can you imagine? No, Mike has no time for burners. I can tell you that. Go on a 2-hour in a rant. Oh, I did already. Where were you? Oh, that's right. You were eating pho. And the fat guy from yep. The cell style over substance. Do you think we'll get more reveals from? Absolutely. And it looks like somebody pointed out, I forget who it was, that it looks like they're making, figures. Like, for example, I forget which figure they mentioned. That was from like 2005, and being the 25th anniversary, they're making it again. I forget what figure it was, but they could do stuff like that, right? Figures from back then, from early figures that they made years ago, they could just update them and call that 25-year anniversary celebration, just because it's an updated old figure, which is why hopefully the Superman, the Christopher Reeve Superman, is included in that. That would be insane. No, the event. Oh, we did yesterday. You weren't here yesterday. We did. We went over the entire show and the opening of the new store. Guys, hit the like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you, guys. Again, don't be weird. Hit that like button, you weirdos. John B said he's sending you an inner hat through the mail for you to wear on stream. The Hot Toys, the Hot Toys Fab. Oh my god, I don't know what you're trying to say. That what's the HTs? The Hot Toys Fab. I don't know. I don't get it. Ash, speak English. Brown suit or yellow suit? Blue suit Wolverine. Yellow, blue. Brown suit or yellow? Here's the thing. When it comes to intricacy, right? The yellow and blue is way fancier, way more detailed, way better looking than the brown suit. The brown and tan suit, it is a very basic, very cheap. It is literally one entire piece of cloth of that rubbery material, that stretchy material that they use. And that figure is a straight ripoff. It is, and as soon as I saw that suit, I was like, oh my god, this suit's the cheapest thing in the world. It's a very basic suit, very cheap figure, but it's limited. Therefore, either you don't want it or you got to buy it at that price. But that's the problem with that figure. So when it comes to that alone, head sculpts are not really a big deal. The mask are not really a big deal. When it comes to the suit, the yellow and blue, way more detailed, way better, way nicer than the brown suit. Faz, did Mother send you the do back? Maybe they'll do that director George first, whether maybe. The director was the third famous. Oh, I got you. Talking up. All right, guys. Let's see. I'll wait a couple more minutes. See what you guys want to get into. If not, we're out. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Don't be weird. Do not be weird on the stream. If you're here, hit the like button, please. Let's see. I want to see if I can show you guys anything else. So, for example, this here. Okay. First figure I knew of and got was director George Lucas. I don't even have that figure. That figure is super old. That was like the old school Hot Toys that look like Barbies. And they don't even have any value. If John B's that way, imagine how it's for John John A. Oh my god. So as you can see here, guys, this looks like it's a T800 endoskeleton from T1 that InArt is making. Again, I haven't heard anything about it being die cast. I haven't heard anything about anything. The InArt shills have not come out and said, hey, how come this is not die cast? How come you can't be better than Hot Toys? You crap company. Of course, they haven't said that, but most likely, I can tell you, they're not making anything die cast because they're a garbage company. And as you can see, when it comes to height, this doesn't even look accurate. Again, this is just a picture. I could be completely wrong, but this does not look tall. This does not look scary. Look at the Hot Toys one, though. That thing is tall, scary looking, really, really nice. And being die cast, forget it. They're getting into plastic. Garbage. Yeah, it was when Hot Toys was a third party, but it is Lucas. Yep. No, I remember. They made that. They made George Lucas. They made somebody else back then, like another person. Can't think of the person. But yeah, no, those figures are very old. I wasn't collecting Hot Toys back then. I started 2008, 2009. Oh man, I still remember just piling up boxes. I had shelves put on. I had floating shelves put on in my spare bedroom at the condo where we were living at the time. And just literally just to put all the Avengers 1 boxes. Remember when you had them next to each other, they had the boxes had the symbols of each Avenger. So the boxes look really nice stacked, next to each other. So I was stacking my boxes like that, my Iron Man boxes, all that stuff. Oh, crazy. 5 figures that haven't been announced you would like to see made. Oh, well, we just mentioned the T2 stuff. I would love another Sarah Connor updated. Incredible. John Connor, obviously. I would like Hot Toys to get into, I'm trying to think something that, like for example, there's a third-party company, not third-party company, I think they're licensed, but it's a new company that's coming out with, for example, Airwolf, right? So stuff like that. Classic 80s shows, Knight Rider, Airwolf, the A-Team, Street Hawk, stuff like that. Automan. I don't know if you guys remember Automan, but Automan. So stuff like that. I would love Hot Toys to get into. Again, are they ever? Probably not. But a Knight Rider car? What? Wayne, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Tom Cruise. I made a Spielberg. Oh, nice. That's sick. That is beautiful. I would love a Howard Chan figure. Somebody posted that they had made a custom Howard Chan. Oh, so sick. So sick. I would love to get one made. Would love to. I think that's something that is 100% necessary in my collection. I asked the customizers one customizer how much it would be to get a custom head sculpt made of Howard Chan. Take a wild guess, guys. Give me a price of one Howard Chan head sculpt being made by a customizer. Just throw out the prices out there. I still prefer the Genesis Endo over. Well, Genesis is, chrome. It's shinier. It's different. This one's darker, a little bit more battle damage, more scuffed. But it's still garbage because it's not diecast. Fabs, they made Tom Cruise, Ethan, and second was Neo. Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. Tom Cruise. Did I see that figure? I think I did. Tom Cruise, I think I did. The other one, the Neo. Do I remember the Neo? I don't remember the Neo, but I remember the Tom Cruise now. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, so many years ago. Did they ever make Wong? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, but that's coming down the line. Chris, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing.
Welcome, my friend. Happy Saturday. Chicha, it's okay. Hot Toys needs to make that's another one. Absolutely. Again, this is what I find insane. You're going to tell me that you've made a T-800 battle damage just from Terminator 1. T-800 battle damage from Terminator 2. That's 4 Arnold head sculpts. John Matrix. That's 5. Dutch. That's 6. Okay. So the problem is not that they can't get Arnold's permission. The problem is not that they can't get Arnold's likeness right. What is the problem with the Dutch figure? That's what I don't understand. That's another reason why I just told you guys about the Sarah Connor. They've made Sarah Connor. Why no more? I will never understand that. That's one of the things I don't get about Hot Toys. If you made it before, what's the issue now? You know people want it. You know people will buy it, especially that IP, Terminator 2. Why wouldn't you do it? John Connor. Again, John Connor was never made, so it's a different story. Again, doesn't mean that they can't make it, but I would understand more. Since they haven't made it, most likely they'll never bother with it. But if they already made it, they already have the permission, they already did the likeness, it's not going to be a problem. What is the problem then? So that's why I will never understand regarding Hot Toys. I will never get it. I don't get it. MacGyver, yeah, but again, MacGyver, great show. I grew up watching that thing left and right. What do you give MacGyver as a figure? What accessory? Because remember, the whole point of him was he was so savvy that he could make anything with anything. So accessory-wise, what would you give him? A lighter, a piece of tape, an apple, a cigarette. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you give him? The last thing you're going to give MacGyver is a pistol, a gun. So that's what I'm saying. The Airwolf guys, right? The old man and the young guy. The one thing I loved about that show was obviously the scenes of the helicopter. The helmets, though. Those fancy looking helmets with those 2 things sticking out of the sides here. I thought those were the coolest helmets in the world at the time, which is why I just said Street Hawk. I don't know if you guys remember that show Street Hawk, but it was this guy who was, couldn't really walk. He was a gimp, right? He had a cane and everything, and then all of a sudden he put on this suit and then he went on his bike, and just the bike was all blacked out, and it was a sick bike, and the bike had missiles and machine gun and all these different. It was Knight Rider as a motorcycle is exactly what that show was, Street Hawk. So getting stuff like that, epic. Automan, I don't know if you guys remember Automan. Automan was this guy whose body was completely blue, made out of blue light. All you saw was his head sculpt. Desi Arnaz was one of the actors on the show. So the whole point was this guy was blue, and he had a little probe little ball that would make whatever he told it to make. So if you wanted the ball to make a helicopter, it would make a helicopter. His fast, it would make like a Ferrari style, super fast car that was blue. So anything he could imagine, he could make with it was a computer program. That's what it was. Desi Arnaz was a detective or something, and he was making a computer program, and he got this guy out of the computer program. That's what the show was about. $500. They made Howard Chan already. Who made him? Hot Toys? I didn't even know that. If they made a Howard, I didn't even know that. But I'm talking about like a custom one, like a nice looking one. MacGyver for me. 99. One Howard Chan head sculpt would cost exactly $1,000 for a Howard Chan head sculpt. What? So that obviously I would love, because of, I think it would be perfect in my collection. I think it belongs in my collection to have the owner of Hot Toys, me being such a big fan, me having the collection that I have. I would love one. Obviously, I would never pay $1,000 for something like that, but if I could find one, you better believe it. Yep, it's crazy. No, $1,000, guys, $1,000. Damn, I can't spell. Late 2000 for Ethan. Chan had 1,000. Correct. $1,000, man. Insane. Again, looks beautiful, but it is crazy. Guys, it's 37 of you guys here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. My Hot Toys has COVID. John Mitchell is great. No, that's what I'm saying. We're still getting Arnold's right now. We just got clean. We just got battle damage. What is the problem with Dutch? It makes no sense. I don't understand it. That figure, everybody, they would make a killing. Even if, let's say, they don't want to make, 8,000 of them. Make a 3,000 limited run. They'll be gone immediately. Immediately. So figures like that is what we need them to remake, update. I want someone to do inner figures to buy them. MacGyver needs a ton. That's what I'm saying. He would get, what would he get though? It would be a bunch of random shit in the figure that who's gonna decide? That's this is not the reason why they're not making the figure, but think about this. If Hot Toys were the ones to decide, all right, we're going to make MacGyver, what do we give him? What do you give him? Because the first thing that's going to happen is this. You're going to have, again, the idiots in the community. Why did you give him that? Who asked for that? That doesn't even go there. So that's why that's a problem, because MacGyver doesn't have a specific set of tools, weapons, anything that he uses all the time on every single show. It's always the most random shit that he finds is what gets him out of the most insane situations. That's why it would be difficult for Hot Toys to decide what accessories to give him. But I would buy the figure, of course. So it's exactly. Figure from Matrix 2 would be cool. I would want Hot Toys to do a Mobius and a Trinity. That's it. Oh, and Mr. Smith, Agent Smith. I think those and third party made them already, but I think Hot Toys should. Thundercats, all those cartoons, He-Man, Thunder, and Mondo's getting into them. We know that, but not like Hot Toys. A Mondo figure is not a Hot Toys figure. Never. So, Jen Michael Vincent and Ernst Borchneen. Jesse Mack was Street. Oh, see, I don't remember his name at all, but I used to watch that show. It was one of my favorite shows growing up in the 80s. I think it was the 80s or 90s. No, was it 90s? No, it was in the 80s. It was in the 80s because the 90s I didn't watch that. I was already here in the US 92, and I didn't watch Street Hawk here in the US once. I watched it in Colombia as a kid. So, it was definitely not here. So it was definitely in the 80s. It was Desi Jr. on Automan. Cursor was there. You go. Yep, Desi Arnaz Jr. On Automan. Correct. I'm telling you, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. One of my favorite shows, just because he could turn into a bunch of different things. Another show that was incredible. Again, not something to get a figure of, but Manimal. I don't know if you guys remember the show Manimal. It was only on for like a season, something like 5 episodes or something like that. this guy would turn into a hawk, Black Panther, a dolphin, snake. He could turn into any animal he wanted to, and they would show you the transformation on the show, which was the coolest, the coolest part of the whole show was him transforming into whether it was a Black Panther, the hawk, the snake, and they would show you the entire transformation, his skin bubbling, his hands bubbling, turning into the panther. Incredible show. Yes, the turtles will be that's two sets of figures that I didn't get. When Blitzway made was it Blitzway? Yeah, they made the turtles, the two sets of turtles. I didn't even get a single set. I want those turtles so bad, especially with the set that they made with Bebop and Rocksteady. Missed out on all those turtles. I still to this I haven't seen them for sale. I haven't seen them go up at all. I would have loved those turtles. I remember a show briefly where a Dodge Viper turned into a crazy looking car, obviously stolen from Naira. Dodge Viper. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe if you tell me the name. That pricing does surprise me. The proper customs. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh yes, please. Let me see. Let's me see. Let's me see. Where are you, Moose? Moose. Where's Moose? All right, I'll wait for you, Moose. I'll wait for you. Watching Automan opening on YouTube. How the hell did I know? I'm insane. I thought, again, remember, I was maybe 5, 6 years old, 7 years old at the time. The most amazing show I had ever seen in my whole life. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I would watch whenever it was on, every episode. Never forgot that show. If you're going to make a Predator Army, you need that. Son of Dylan Weathers. That's the thing. Are they going to make that stuff? Giving an avocado, pencil. That's exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the most random stuff that's going to be in there. It's like, what do you know what I mean? Gerardo, welcome. How are you
doing?
Hello, Fab. Yes, make a Dutch Sarah, John Connor. I also would like a Mel Gibson, Bruce Willis figure. Everybody's been dying for a Bruce Willis figure, which is very weird that Hot Toys has never, ever. Actually, wrong. They did G.I. Joe Retaliation. We have a Bruce Willis figure from that line. We have a Rock figure from that line. We have Snake Eyes figure from that line. And we have Storm Shadow from that line. So we do have a Bruce Willis figure. Obviously not from Die Hard or anything like that. But G.I. Joe Retaliation, there is a Bruce Willis figure. I think his name is John Bolton, something like that. Or something Bolton or Michael Bolton. Not Michael Bolton. Something John Bolton or Colson. Something like that. So we do have a Bruce Willis figure. You'd have to watch a classic episode of Crazy Intervention Household Items. Michael Knight and Kit. Absolutely. Exorcist card from late 90s. Also imagine figure with E-frame. Kills Navy. You guys remember Street Sharks and Biker Mice from Mars? This guy. The original A-Team, absolutely. With the van. If they can make that set with the van, let me tell you something, it'll most likely be a top-selling set like the Ghostbusters, like the Ecto-1, just like that. You're going to have 4 guys and their vehicle. What? I don't know why nobody has gone into that. I don't know. I don't understand. 3-0. I got you. Okay. Night Watch with the super chat. Thank you, my friends. Will there be a Hot Toys 66 Batmobile 60 years? Hot Toys gotta make it says this for this president. I will stop eating garlic and buy plant of silicone. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you,
No,
bro.
you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
I'm going to tell you something regarding this 66 Batmobile. Before I say anything, let me just. What I'm checking right now is because I have a feeling that this was teased by Hot Toys years ago. Okay? This was teased by Hot Toys years ago. Yep, here we go. So this is what I wanted to make sure. So this was the 1/6 scale. And look, it's still in Sideshow. Still says coming soon. Okay? Batman 1966 live action series. Here it is. That Batmobile. Okay? Hot Toys 1966 TV series Batmobile preview. Fans of live action. Blah, blah, blah. So coming soon. Still on Sideshow right now. Does that mean it's never coming? Absolutely not. They can wait for a celebration, like you just mentioned, to do this. This will be an epic celebration piece for them to make. It'll be cheaper than Jazz Inc. It'll be better than Jazz Inc. It may not have some of the features that Jazz Inc. does. For example, that smoke feature, that light up, jetpack feature, whatever that they, magnetic flame thing that they put on there, right? May not have exactly that, but it's going to be better paint. It's going to be a better body. It's going to be professional looking. It's going to be clean. It's going to be worth every penny. That's the difference between Hot Toys and Jazz Inc. When you buy Hot Toys, you know you got your money's worth. When you buy Jazz Inc., you feel like you got ripped off because you just paid $2,000 for something that feels like it's $200. And that's a fact. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you say. It's a fact. So now that you're saying 60 is 2026, 60-year anniversary is 2026. There you go. So you answered your own question, my friend. It looks like it is a huge possibility. And again, I pulled it up because I remember. I was like, why do I remember seeing that being teased that it was coming? I just forgot it because it never came up again. But here it is. So huge, huge possibility, my friend. And hopefully we get it. Now, here's the thing, though. Would I get this having the Jazz Inc. one? Depending on the price. If this vehicle, which shouldn't be very expensive, right? It's got a lot of light up features and stuff like that, but still shouldn't be very expensive. If this vehicle came out at $800, $799, I think it's fair. Right? I mean, a little pricey, but better than $1,200. Better than $1,500. And again, it'll be better quality, better paint, better everything. Better everything. Jazz Inc. is doing the van. Oh, are they? I didn't even know that. That's disappointing. Just to hear that, because it's gonna be crap. It's gonna be $3,000 for crap. Nah. Artisan jump. This guy. What are they gonna do? Like little artisan little pieces of hair, the little the little stubble. Luz Cruz, welcome.
Hello!
I originally thought the sculptor version looked better, but the new Artisan Harley actually looks amazing in the person photos. Blogger pigs don't do it justice. Yeah, I mean, again, the sculptor version is your standard toy version. That's going to be your toy, because remember that you will always get sculpted. You will not always get artisan, right? So sculpted is always the way to go. But the artisan, again, I love the artisan. I think it looks great. It does look different, but I love my artisan stuff. Artisan stuff. Again, it's not worth the money. It just makes the figures look more real. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see if I saw this before. But that didn't work. It's not working, Moose. Whatever link you sent me doesn't work. So I don't know if it's a group. I don't know if it's what, but it doesn't work. Maybe do like a screenshot or something because it's not working. It's not bringing me anywhere. It just brings me to my Facebook main page. I'm still sour for my canceled bat missile. Oh, you ordered the bat missile? Yeah, I was gonna get it, but like later on, I was not gonna pre-order that thing because I know it was gonna sit anyway. And then they canceled it. I was like, oh well. Chris, my friend, did you just get here? You better not. No, I said hello to you. Hot Tubs will never make a 66, and 66 doesn't translate well in Asia. Oh, there you go. So that's a possibility then. Maybe that's why they never made it then. That would make sense. That would make sense. But again, if that were the case, why did they make 66 Batman and 66 Robin? You know what I mean? And remember, those figures, once they sold out, you couldn't get them for cheap anywhere. They were going for a lot higher than retail when they sold out. And then what happened? Then Mars Toys came out, not Mars, Saturn Toys came out, and then they made their versions, and everybody bought them up because nobody could get near the Hot Toys one. So, I don't know about that. That's not fair competition, feeling cheap. Hey, not fair comment about my 89. Wait, why are you not opening this stuff? I don't understand. Are you planning to pre-order the Tommy Plus One scale? No, not at all, my friend. No, I don't collect anything below 6 scale and nothing above quarter scale. And if you guys pay attention, Hot Toys hasn't even done quarter scale anything. The last quarter scale thing they did was that limited Mark III gold version, and that was it. Remember, it was like 500 limited pieces or something, and that was the last quarter scale. It's been over a year since that quarter scale came out, because I remember, because I was like, oh man, I really want it, but I was like, I have nowhere to put this thing, so I said I completely let it go. That's how I remember, and still no quarter scales at all in sight. The box for a diehard Hot Tool could be air. This guy. Fabs, don't forget my Dragon Ball figure Comic-Con on the floor. Yeah, imagine. No, you got to remind me. Remind me of Wednesday night, because we got to go right to that booth immediately. As soon as we get there, right there. Because the booths that you got to get stuff on or at, those places always get filled quick, and then the stuff, by the time you get there, everything's sold out. You're like, what the hell? I just got here. So we got to get there immediately. For you, we got to go. For Patrick, we got to go get his poster if we could get it. I'm trying to think, somebody else asked for something else. Yeah, whoever needs anything, make sure you remind me on Wednesday and remind me on Thursday, because if you forget, I'm definitely not going to remember. You talked me out of Artisan Harley when you talked about messing with the eyes. Switch to Husk. No, I'm telling you, it is not, and that's why I tell you guys, it is not worth it. You're going to pay over $150 more for something that, if you just want to enjoy your figure, right? You're getting rolling eyes now. So with a Harley Quinn, why wouldn't you want to use the rolling eyes? Again, you don't have to, but let's say you do. Why would you have to worry about, man, I want to use the eyes. Now, if I keep taking the head off, the hair's going to get ruined. And there goes my $600 figure because I'm trying to enjoy it like I'm supposed to. So it is very painful to have to go through that. Now, $600, my doll hair is like this now because I went to look at the eyes, and now I'm sitting here with the doll that's messed up. We shouldn't have to deal with that. Not at $600. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that's why I said it is inevitable for Hot Toys to give us the magnetic eyes. Again, at least for the artisan. At least for the artisan. Because the less we have to go near that hair, the better the figure will be in the long run. Period. So that's why they have to figure that out. We can't constantly keep taking off and messing with the hair and pressing with the hair and ruining that. We can't do that, So you are better off with the sculpted, period. You don't have anything to worry about at all. And it looks great because that's what it's supposed to be. The artisan is not the main toy. It's the sculpted. So you'll never go wrong with the sculpted because that's what it's going to be anyway. If we didn't have artisan, the sculpted is the figure. So there's nothing wrong with getting the sculpted, But I just like the different stuff. I don't like getting the stuff that everybody gets. That's why I try to go for like the different stuff. And it's not like I'm getting something that, it's such a big deal that, no. It's not. I want Hot Toys to give us Jedi Starfighter. I think that the fact that they keep showing that and keep teasing that, it's for a reason. Again, the problem is the size of that thing, how big it would be. But they may be working on a 1/12 of that just to be able to give it to you guys. Especially because I can guarantee you they're noticing what's happening with Jazz Inc. now. The Batwing that they made in 1/6 sold very well. And now it looks like a lot more people are buying the 1/12 because of size. Nefty was what I'm saying. It's more convenient for the space getting the 1/12. So who says that Hot Toys won't make a 1/12 something to take that money? They did the Bat from The Dark Knight Rises in 1/12 scale because when they showed the 1/6, the box was going to be humongous, and they were like, nah. So to ship that overseas to California, and then from California, shipping these humongous helicopter flying things, shipping would have been $1,000, and the weight would have been insane. So what do? They went from 1/6 to 1/12. And it's right there. I got the deluxe edition with Catwoman. Because remember, he only came with Batman, and then you could get the Catwoman version with the bomb as well. So they could do it. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Oh, is that? Yeah, I think that's the one I saw. Oh, this is artisan. No, the one I saw was sculpted. Nah, this is crazy, man. I want one so bad. But yeah, I would never pay $1,000. Nah, never, ever. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I wanted to see that stuff. Yeah, no, he looks good. He looks very good. I'll do artisan whenever they do the best. That would be the best thing. Because, again, the moment you never have to go near that hair, because out of the box, it comes out beautiful, immaculate, perfect. But once you start, once you put it on, you want to turn the head, you want to, mess with the eyes, then there goes the figure. Then the hair is no longer perfect. So we shouldn't have to deal with that. Fast, give me you guys, listen to how selfish this guy is. He has messaged me every day, okay, to rub in my face that all of his Wolverines are all paid off. Okay, every single one, all paid off. And look what he's telling me. I don't even have one. And he's telling me, hey, give me one because mine are paid off because I'm selfish. Unbelievable. Ash, unreal. Disrespectful, Ash. I'll take 300 Leonidas. That's another one. Another classic. Leonidas. Blade. Remember, we had a Blade 2. We need an updated Blade as well. That would be an epic figure. So there's a lot of classics that Hot Toys could do updated and make tons of money on them. But they're involved in so much that I feel like, even though they are looking backwards to a certain extent, they're more focused on, if the line makes sense, Back to the Future, RoboCop, Terminator, Aliens, Predator, All these IPs make sense. That's what they always go back to them. But look at all the other stuff they're getting into: comic book, video game. Forever they've been in video game, right? Comic book, they just started. MMS, they've been doing forever. TMS just started. So they're just forward, more. No company goes anywhere near them. No company goes anywhere close to what they're doing. The amount of licenses, the amount of product, the quality of the product, the likeness in the head sculpts, the quality of the head sculpts. Nobody. So again, logically, it doesn't make sense for these retards to ever say anything bad about Hot Toys. But this is what we're living. All right, guys. Looks like Michael in making. He said, "Here we go." Speaking of Blade, did y'all third-party Blade? I'm so bummed I missed on a pre-order. Found it too late. Well, they made two third-party. So Social Toys made Blade 3. Present Toys made Blade 2. If you missed out on Social Toys, you could go to gianttoy.com. It's still available. If or KG Hobby or any of those websites, they have it available. If you're looking for Present Toys, either try Kit or try any of those websites I just mentioned, because they most likely have it. That's just jealous of my unbelievable. No respect. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Jurassic Park first movie, Hammond and Malcolm. Yeah, Jurassic with Rudy is dying for Jurassic Park. He wants the T-Rex and that Jeep. And the main guy with the hat. No, it was another studio that was making. I forgot the name. Oh no, you're talking about Siberian. That's a custom. You're talking about Siberian Customs. I'm assuming Siberian Customs is a company that's making a Blade 3, I believe. No, Blade 1. I think it's a Blade 1 figure that they're making. And it looks very thin. It looks very, it's Siberian Customs. It looks very thin. It looks very cheap. I don't like it at all. Jose actually pre-ordered it, or I think he might pre-order it. He's a channel member. He says he thinks that that's the best one so far. I don't know. But yeah, Siberian Customs, very expensive. Yeah, Blade 1. Yep. All right, guys. So I'll be back most likely next week, probably Monday. I have a feeling we're going to get something on Monday. But if not, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.